Welcome back to the channel. Liam here, and in today's video we're going to do something a little bit different. So I am at the August 8th Cars and Coffee Car Show at Point Pleasant, or Palace Point, I'm sorry, Roxborough. And today I'm going to shoot the car show using nothing more than my Insta360 Ace Pro 2 with the Explorer Pro Grip, just to show you that you can get great images no matter what kind of camera you use. So we're going to be doing that today. And I'll probably shoot some video clips as well with the Luna Ultra, which is what I'm using right now to record this segment. And so we're going to go ahead and walk around, take a look at all the beautiful vintage and antique vehicles, get photographs of them, maybe chat with the owners a little bit, and see what we find today. So come along with me. Okay, so here we have the Volkswagen section. There's some old Beetles here. We have this old BW as well. And over here we have some more Beetles. That one's a nice one right there, as is this one. And we got a couple more over this way. And so definitely some gorgeous old Beetles at the car show today. This is the first time I've seen a bunch of vintage Beetles here, so it's really exciting because this is one of my favorite cars. I've always wanted to own one myself. Over on this side we have Mustang Row, starting with this blue one. There's quite a collection of Mustangs today. Checking them all out. There's a beautiful 5.0. Another 5.0. And yet another one. The 5.0s, as you can tell, are popular. And another one. And another one. I don't see any Shelby Cobras, though. That would be cool if there was one of those here, but don't see one today. But still some very nice Mustangs, and even a white Mustang convertible down there that's escaping. And there is one more over here, a yellow one. Okay, so now we're in the first row, and there are some really nice cars here. We have some Mopar, we have another Mustang, a Challenger again. Up here we have a Chevrolet. And we have this older Chevy truck, which is just beautiful. It's a gorgeous truck. Very nice. Look at the engine on that thing. Oh, it's gorgeous. And then over here we have, this is a 1952 Studebaker. These are extremely rare. You don't see these very often, especially in this day and age. But they are a gorgeous car. We'll get down there where we can get the Studebaker emblem there. And we'll walk back around side here. And over here we have a gorgeous Chevy C10 with the 350 V8 engine. Gorgeous looking truck. And I love that it's got a solid bed cover. I'd like to get that kind of bed cover for my Colorado, but I haven't found anybody that sells one yet. All the ones I can find are just regular fabric tonneau covers or canvas or whatever they are for vinyl. But I'd love to get one of these solid hardtops for my truck, especially one that would lock for when we make trips up north. And here we have another gorgeous Chevrolet. This one's absolutely beautiful. Check out the interior. Look at that dash. Look at the old instrument cluster, gauges, beautiful. This one is an Impala. Gorgeous little Impala. And next to it we have a Mach 1 Mustang. My all-time favorite Mustang model besides the Shelby Cobras. This one's gorgeous. Very nice Mustang. And then over here we have a GTA. Another gorgeous car. Look at the engine in that. 427. And this one here is an absolutely gorgeous Ford Deluxe. You don't see these very often anymore either. Beautiful vehicle. Let's check out the instrument cluster on this one. Oh, look at the interior. The interior is gorgeous. And there's our instrument cluster. There we go. Nice. And over here, we have a Carmen VW convertible. Gorgeous car. And then over here, we have another Ford Deluxe. Very nice car. Yeah, look at that thing. Let's check out the interior on this one. Oh, this one's got the red fabric as well. Nice. Must have been a common thing on these models. And our next beauty, a vintage Challenger. And look at the motor in this thing. That's a beast of an engine. Mopar Hemi Magnum. Very nice. And then he's even got Challenger Racing car seat covers. Very nice. Or maybe they're the original seats. I don't know. Yeah, I guess they are. Cool. And the instrument cluster. And here we have a gorgeous 1969 F100. Don't see very many of these trucks these days. F-150s, 250s, stuff like that. Yeah, but you don't see the 100s very often. But this one is a gorgeous specimen. And I love that it's got wood slats in the floor of the truck bed. That's really cool. That's what you did to have a preserved truck bed before we had the stuff like Rhino liners. You could have a wood slat floor, and then you could protect it with like Thompson's water seal or something like that, or polyurethane. And here we have what I believe is an old Willys Jeep. These things are super rare too these days. Very hard to find one of these anymore that's in decent shape. Shorter version of the station wagon model that was used in the movie Earth Girls Are Easy. Even got an old Stingray. Cool. What year is this thing?
53.
53, nice. Willys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Beautiful. So here we have another rare one. This is a Chevelle SS with the 396, and it's an actual El Camino. So it's got the truck bed on it. Now, I had one like this when I was younger. I had one that was a 71, and I really missed that thing. I wish I would have kept it, but at the time I didn't have the money to fully restore it, and I sold it to a buddy of mine that had the means to fully restore it. So, but these things are gorgeous too. And it's a manual 4-speed, nice. Mine was automatic with the turbo 350 transmission in it and the 350 V8. And over here we have a gorgeous Trans Am. Always appreciate a good Trans Am. They are nice cars. Very similar to the one from Smokey and the Bandit. It's even got the 6.6 liter and the Firebird on the hood. So I guess this would technically be a Firebird Trans Am. Yep, Pontiac Trans Am. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. These are awesome muscle cars. Four-wheel disc brakes. Advertised right on the door handle. Yep. And there's the 6.6 liter powerhouse that this thing, power plant that it has in it. Very nice. And we even have some guys that have their motorcycles here. I thought a few times about bringing mine down. Maybe I will in September if we're still here, if we're not up north. There's a Tacoma that's got the bags to lift and lower it. He's currently got the front end lifted and the back end lowered, but he said he can even it out because the back does have bags to lift it as well. And over here, my niece Lori would absolutely love this section because this is the Mini Coopers, and that's her favorite car. She's owned a couple of them, and she loves these little Mini Coopers. Over here, we have a Harley Davidson Chevrolet Malibu El Camino. This body style of the Malibus was extremely popular with guys when I was in high school. We had 3 or 4 guys in my graduating class that owned the standard Malibu version of this vehicle. But again, these are nice because you have a car and truck all in one vehicle. So it's pretty cool. And there's the instrument cluster. And over here we have a beautiful rat rod. Very nice vehicle. Rum runner. That's cool. Very nice vehicle. Got a little skeleton there in the back for Halloween. A little bit early for Halloween, but hey, what the heck. And I love the little doors on these things. They're so cute. So wild looking. And over here we have one of our older Mustang entries. I love the paint job on this thing. That is just gorgeous. The flames down the side, I really like that. And you can see this car has won some trophies at car shows. Yeah, very nice. And here we have a 1973 Nova SS. Look at this thing. Look at the power plant in this car. Nice. Absolutely gorgeous. 350 V8. And let's get a look at the instrument cluster. Very nice. And as you can see, we've got quite an extensive section of Mopars. There's a Daytona. This one's got a 392 Hemi in it. It's a pretty cool paint job too. Actually, I think it might be wrap from the looks of it. And here's a bright colored Challenger RT model. And down here, this is another gorgeous car right here. Look at this thing. And look at the engine in that bad boy. That is one very nice engine. The Holley EFI and electronic fuel injection and everything. Nice. Very nice car. Got the speakers in the back. Nice. Very nice Corvette. And there's the interior with the gauges and everything. And over here on this side, we have a couple of Porsches. A GTS 4.0 model here that's a convertible. And then down here we have a Jaguar. Very nice. And over here, one of the last ones I wanted to film is a beautiful 396 Chevelle SS. Now, my dad had a Chevelle SS when I was a teenager. Beautiful car. Had a heck of a lot of power in it. And he was going to give it to me for my 16th birthday. And while him and I were gone on the road, because he drove truck back then, my mom sold it out from underneath me. I was pretty ticked about that. because I loved that car. And they're worth a lot of money these days, especially if they're in excellent condition, which ours was. There's your instrument cluster on this thing, and the shifter down there. You can see it's a manual shift. Most people these days probably can't even figure out how to drive a manual shift. Man, I almost forgot I wanted to get some video of this beautiful 1964 Corvette. This thing is gorgeous. Convertible. Look at the engine in there. That thing's about clean enough you could eat off it. This is one sweet ride. And look at that. You got the radio mounted sideways in there. That's how they fit it in there in those days for this model. Very cool car. Okay, so that's going to wrap up the August 8th edition of the Cars and Coffee Car Show here at Palace Point in Roxborough, North Carolina. A lot of beautiful cars here today, some really rare ones like the 52 Studebaker and some of the others. The old Willys Jeep was really cool. I just love to check out vintage vehicles, especially the really old ones. The older the better, in my opinion. Those are the ones that I like the most. But as you'll see in this video, I shared the still images of these vehicles that I captured with my Ace Pro 2 using the Explorer Pro grip kit. And you can see I got some gorgeous images. I mean, the camera's 50 megapixels, so you can definitely get a lot of detail and a lot of color and all of that. Very nice photographs that you can easily share. And I will have mine posted on the Cars and Coffee Facebook group as well for all of the owners of the vehicles to check out at their leisure. All right, that's going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch it to the end. Please make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. And if you haven't already done so and it's still going live, make sure you get your entries in for my 100,000 subscriber plus giveaway for your chance to win. I will see you all again in the next video.